known as the Obsessive Compulsive Gamer, the O.C.G, and I'm immensely happy to be playing Sea of Stars, as I already loved the game to begin with. Even if it wasn't perfect, I thought it was fantastic overall, and it now got a massive overhaul today, called Dawn of the Equinox. That's basically Sea of Stars 2.0, which is what I'm calling it. And so I'm going to be starting the game over for the beginning, and playing through the whole thing. Platinum. Alright, Echo, come on.
Everybody, this is Kieran Reese, so I was the Obsessive Camera.
This is new. The Great Archives. Welcome to the Great Archives adventure. I suppose curiosity brought you here. An important trait, to be sure. I am the Archivist, an immortal versed in the ways of alchemy. But perhaps you knew that already. After spending millennia cataloging the events of countless timelines, I decided to return here to mull over everything I had seen. In my musings about the stories and books and scrolls, I had a recent epiphany. It seems that in my haste, I may have overlooked the very thing I was hoping to find. As such, there is one special story I will revisit, one deserving of a witness. And should the mists of time allow an alteration, I believe the ray of hope that was once offered may yet bloom. So walk with me tonight, and we will explore a tale of high adventure, of magic and deceit, of friendship and wonder, but mostly a tale of heroism. One that I believe will offer insight into the search for resolution to the throes of the Fleshmancer. Now let us see what we find in there. Ah yes, our story begins in a world visited by the Fleshmancer generations prior, causing much turmoil and leaving a mark that is yet to be fully cleansed. Somewhere on Evermist Island, two young children of the Solstice and their best friend are daydreaming about a life of adventure. But while the path of the Solstice warriors awaits them indeed, there will be no leaving the nest until they can harness their innate magic. You're my favorite kitty in the world, Echo. In the world. Keep it up! The monster's almost defeated! This is new. This entire beginning is new. Watch out, it's casting a spell! Ouch, quick, Zale, heal him with your sun magic. Together, Valerie, let's finish this with our team attack. And once again, the Solstice Warriors save the day. This stick is pretty good. My weapon will definitely be something that hits really hard. And I'll pick a fast one. We'll be unstoppable. Imagine all the wonders we'll find as we leave Evermist Island. I want to see the Sleeper. What's that? You never heard of the Sleeper? Story says it's a giant serpent, and it's been sleeping curled around a mountain since even before they were traveling historians to record it. No way. Sure is, and it's super dangerous too. But don't worry, you can't wake up. Why not? Apparently there are holes in the mountain and the wind blows through them and that plays a melody that keeps it asleep. Whoa. I want to see it too. It's the bell. Erlina and Brewgraves are back. Quick, maybe we can catch them before they go to the academy. I'm live, right? I want to make sure I'm live. Okay, I'm live. Just making sure. YouTube Live and HD were on my system, it'll tell me I'm live, but it actually won't be live. It's really fucking annoying. Moon Cradle. Hey there, younglings. Are you still playing in that little cave down below? Yeah, what's it to you? These crops are our main source of food. It's hard work, but I'm reminded every day when we all eat together that the effort is well worth it. I hope you're not getting in trouble again. Well, you know what? I might. Deal with it. Hey, wait! There you are. Playing in your secret hideout again? We were training. I think I can use magic now. Is that so? Let's see it then. Come closer, Zale. Open your palm and concentrate. What about you, Valerie? Have you been training too? Every day. I've been stronger than you now. Haha, I'm sure you are. Come here then. Yeah. Whoa, easy now. I can't report to the headmaster if you knock me out. That was awesome! Not bad, Zale. Solstice Warriors. If you are done with your babysitting duties, I would hear your report. Right away, Headmaster. Can we go too? Believe me, once you enter Zenith Academy, you'll wish you hadn't. Let's go, Brewgraves. Hey, the full moon is out! He's right. Want to go to the Forbidden Cavern again? We tried already, I can't open it. Yeah, but last time we decided maybe the full moon can make the room more sensitive. I'm sure it'll work. Maureen will be so impressed, he'll take you two in for training right away, and then we'll finally be allowed to leave this island. What if he gets mad and delays our training instead? Nah, no way. Well, we can worry about that after I open it. I mean, if I open it. Alright, let's go. Remember, young ones, the Celestial is a gift from the Great Eagle. Always treat it with respect. I know you wanted to catch early in Brugade, so it's starting to be late. Bedtime soon, okay? Forbidden Cavern. We made it. Time to stop for snack. What? I'm not hungry. We just left a few minutes ago. Look, it's not a real adventure if you don't eat a snack on the road. Plus, I made something special for the occasion. Here. Garl is the best, man. He really is. Wow, that's really good. No kidding. Glad you like it. It's the jam I used, a bit of sap from the Celestial Willow. You get in trouble for that. Only if you tell. Alright, how do I do this? Maybe like Erlina showed me? Try opening your palm and concentrating? You got this, Valerie. I knew it. It worked? I did it. I finally did it! So, what now? The headmaster must have heard the bell ring. Do we just wait for him to show up? Might as well enter. It can be our first adventure. And then the headmaster will know we're not afraid. This is exciting. Let's go. Careful, there's monsters over there. I thought Evermist Island was safe. Guess that's only true for Moon Cradle. They look dangerous. We should have waited outside. You're right, come on. It's blocking our path. We have to fight in position. We're not ready for this. It's preparing another attack. Sail, watch out! Oh, God. It really hurts. I can't see. There's no escape. We shouldn't have come here. Wait. So it was you. As resourceful as you are reckless, I see. Headmaster, Garl needs help. It feels better. Like anyone born in Moon Crater, a regular kid. What Garl needs is to not concern himself with the affairs of the Solstice Warriors. I'm really sorry, Headmaster. It was all my idea. Hey! Be thankful that the only cost of this lesson was an eye, young lad. As for the two of you, if you're so eager to receive training, I shall oblige. Follow me. Make sure to treat the wound and soothe the poor kid. He's not the complaining type, but the pain seems to return. Please send for me. Understood, Headmaster. You will not see your friend for a very long time. If you have any parting words, speak them now. Can you come and stay with us? How long is very long? Like a week? Ah, the eagerness of youth. It takes years to properly train Solstice Warriors. Years? No way. But your friends have much to learn. I would suggest you use that time to reflect upon what happened today. With any luck, it will help you forget any ideas of getting involved with a burden that is not yours to bear. Guys, don't forget about me. Never. We'll train really hard. Maybe it won't take so long. Poor Garl. Meow, meow, meow. Welcome to Zenith Academy. In this ancient place of knowledge, you will learn everything you need to know in order to become true Solstice Warriors. We've been waiting for this for so long. When do we start? Right now. Welcome, Zale and Valerie, to the classroom in the sky. We'll be studying here. I'm feeling a weird resonance like when I opened the Forbidden Cavern. Good on you for noticing that. Getting closer to the stars helps new recruits get acquainted with their innate magic. It shows great promise that you were able to feel it before in Zale 2 from what Erlina told me. Oh, it was just a small burst. Now, in the many years you'll spend in Zenith Academy, you'll learn about the duties incumbent upon Solstice Warriors, of the magic you're destined to wield, and the evils it is meant to cleanse. We'll learn how to fight too, right? Naturally, you will spend your days training and studying, but most importantly, weaving. Weaving? That sounds boring. Oh, I can assure you that it is. A mandatory task nonetheless. All who would join our order begin by weaving their will into an enchanted piece of fabric, the staple of the Solstice Warrior. It is their most prized possession, guaranteeing light in the darkest places, and a measure of protection against the minions of the Fleshmancer. But first you must learn of your duties, train until you cannot feel your limbs, and then train some more. Once both your body and mind are ripe with potential, you will create a magic piece of fabric worthy of the very stars. You will then be sent out beyond the Forbidden Cavern to meet with the Elder Mist, for it alone may officially grant the title of Solstice Warrior. Weaving. I understand it is not what you're hoping for, but it is required of you for the time being. Years of weaving. That will be all for today. You will be spending a lot of time in these halls, so you should make yourselves at home. To your left is the training room. You are to go in there first thing in the morning. Just above is the way to my chambers. It is off limits, of course. And to your right are the dormitories. Just make sure you pick a bed aligned with your innate magic. Feel free to look around and then go to sleep when you are ready. Good night. I remember when Erlina and Brugge was your age, they wouldn't stop running. Ugh, I feel old now. Oh, there you are, Maureen finally said you were ready. Oh, hey, how's it going, man? Yeah, this is a fantastic game. It came out earlier this year, towards the start of, or was it? I have to look up when it came out, but it's been out for a while now, and it was made by a small team. It was made by a small team. The same guys that did The Messenger. I don't know if you played The Messenger, but it's a fucking awesome game. And it was a great game. The Sea of Stars was fucking awesome. It's a throwback to classic 16-bit JRPGs like Final Fantasy, Chrono Trigger. And it wound up being a huge success. More than they ever thought. Like, it wound up being... Yeah, Asmongold? Yeah. It wound up being a huge success. More than they even thought. So they wound up, basically, in order to show some support for the massive success of this game, relatively speaking. I'll let you finish. Yeah. Well, obviously it depends. There's still lots of good AAA studios out there, but yeah. There are lots of games now where indie developers are given corporations a run for their money. This game is fucking fantastic. But anyway, the game greatly exceeded their biggest expectations, their biggest projections. I think over 3 million copies were sold of this. And this, for an indie studio, making a game on a tight budget, 3 million copies is fucking insane numbers. And way more than they ever thought. And then they also, that's after, to help recoup the cost of the development, this was a PS Plus game, like a day one game, and an Xbox Game Pass game, so it sold like 3 million copies despite being on Game Pass and PlayStation Plus. So they were already getting money from PlayStation Plus and Game Pass. So it sold really well. So in order to celebrate that, and the huge turnout that they literally made back their profit like right away, they thought it was going to take a while to recoup the development costs. They're doing two things. One, they're doing a massive update for the game called Dawn of Equinox. It's basically Sea of Stars 2.0. That takes all of the fan feedback that people gave them and makes tons of improvements. That came out today, just now. That's why I'm playing it. The game was great to begin with. It wasn't like it needed to be patched. They just were able to take all the fan feedback out in the wild and make it better. So it's like the game was good, it's now better. It wasn't like, oh, it was broken at launch. It was good at launch, it's just better now. Because they were able to take that money and support the game more than they thought. And then they're doing a DLC for this spring of next year, 2025. That's free. They originally were going to make it cost, and then they gave it away for free. And it's a massive DLC. So, I originally played through this at launch, and I got most of it done. I got like 80% completion, I would say. There was just some fucking collectibles and shit I couldn't find. It pissed me off. So I kind of got away from it. And then I wanted to finish this and get the platinum. So when they added this new patch that dramatically improved the game, it added the brand new beginning. Overhauls the prologue, added new stuff, rebalanced the game. I said, fuck it, I'll just start over and play through the whole thing again and get the platinum finally. Because, I'd be coming into an RPG at the very end after not playing it for months. There's some games you can jump right back into, and RPG is not one of those. And I wouldn't know which collectibles, I wouldn't remember which collectibles I had and which ones I didn't. So I go to the list and said, fuck it, I'll just restart. But yeah, this is absolutely fantastic. And it's part of a larger universe. Each one of their games is part of a wider story. Yeah. And this game has a fucking dope art style. It's 16-bit, but it has real-time lighting because you have powers over the moon and the sun. So it's called Sea of Stars, your Solstice Warriors. So you can change the time of day. So it actually has real-time lighting. So it's this weird blend of old and new, like 16-bit, but obviously real-time lighting, which would have never been fucking possible in a million years on SNES. Or they'll have a actual mist that comes in and moves around, so it's you'll see it looks like 16-bit, but then they'll do stuff, technically speaking, that 16-bit couldn't. It's really cool. And this game has an amazing story, with tons of twists and turns. The battle system is great. It respects your time. It's not grindy. It's just phenomenal. It is a phenomenal RPG. Literally, the people who created Chrono Trigger like this. The creator of Chrono Trigger said he approved of this game and it was amazing. So, it's fucking good. And they have... Hold on. I need to Google it real quickly to get his name. They got a classic JRPG composer to work on some of the music for this. They did a lot of the music, but they had a classic 16-bit JRPG composer do some of the tracks. Yeah, Yoshinori Mitsuda. He is the composer for Chrono Trigger, Chrono Cross, Xenoseries, and he did over 10 tracks for this game. So they literally got the Chrono Trigger devs approval, and then got the Chrono Trigger composer to do a bunch of tracks on this soundtrack, which he's one of the most famous composers of all time. So for him to actually do 10 tracks for the soundtrack is an amazing thing. And they didn't even really have to pay him. He was so impressed by this game he did it, because obviously he could command a pretty big sum if he wanted, but they're a small studio, so like he was so on board that he basically, worked for this, so it's fucking awesome. It's basically like the fucking gold star seal of approval for JRPG devs to get the Chrono Trigger director's approval. Brewgraves. So you be our trainer? I wish. Erlina and I are leaving tomorrow, but the headmaster was kind enough to let us make your first day special. Are you ready for training? You bet. That's what I like to hear. I reckon these should be well suited for the two of you. Oh, I got a training sword. Train staff. Oh yeah. Alright, let's get to work. And they're just kids at the beginning. They're not, they grow up. The prologue is them as little kids. You got this, Valerie. Don't give up now. Never. And this game has a really heartwarming, story with a lot of dense lore. Because, like I said, it connects to the last game, The Messenger. You don't have to play The Messenger to get this, but it's like each game is meant to be a homage to a previous game. Ninja Gaiden, okay, I'm trying to figure out how to put it. The Messenger was meant to be a homage to Ninja Gaiden, the 8-bit Ninja Gaiden, and Metroid. And this game is meant to be a homage to this. And the next game they do will be a different genre with a different 16-bit aesthetic. Or maybe another classic aesthetic. They might go PS1, who knows. But each game is a different genre, but they all expand on the wider story. And you don't need to play The Messenger to understand this, but there's lots of references and callbacks, and they're building up to a story, a shared universe. Come on, Zale, keep up. I can do this. $99, 100. That's it for today. You did great. That was a lot. Feel free to take a break. Erlina will see you on the terrace whenever you're ready. And this game walks a really fine line that I really, really love, where it is heartwarming, but it's dark as well. Like, parts of this game are heartwarming and will, obviously warm your heart. And then parts of this game are dark and kind of cynical with black comedy. I'm a big fan. If they went too far, it would be silly, and if they went too dark, it would just be Game of Thrones. They walk a fine balance. They have, like, cute stuff. Like, there's a guy called Jonathan. He's a pirate, and he can, he's, like, super jacked, but his shirt is magic, and it hides it. So he'll be like a skinny dude and then pull off his shirt and get fucking jacked, and you see him do his pecs. So they'll have funny shit like that, but then they'll have, like, dark shit going on in the plot. They're not afraid to have people die or dark shit, so it straddles the line between kiddie and adult. And it does that because it's a tightrope, because if you go too far one direction, you're Looney Tunes, and if you go too far the other direction, and it's like Chrono Trigger. Chrono Trigger would have funny stuff like the Rob the Robot, the Frog Knight, and jokes like that, but then it would also have really dark shit in it. So they do a fantastic job with that, where there's just enough humor to stop it from being dark, but then you're like, oh shit, there's real stakes. You're gonna learn magic. It should feel as if something was scratching an itch far away from you. Focus on the sensation and compel it to come closer. I think it's working! Hey, you started me, I almost had it. Now mine's gone too. It's okay, just breathe slowly. The key is to release right when you feel its current passing in front of you. If your timing is true, it will manifest on 3. 1, 2, 3. Magic, bitches! I think I felt it. It tickles. I'm sure your training will go well. You just did the hardest part. Now, one more thing. No matter what that master teaches you, remember that this is your life, and Erlina. Since you are done onboarding our new recruits in the ways of magic, I would provide the briefing for your next assignment. As for the two of you, it is about time you tried these table looms. But on the double, they have to weave special outfits to protect them. But they basically have to spend a large part of their training sewing, which obviously if you're a little kid is boring as fuck. And making a magic piece of fabric worthy of the very stars. What kind of assignment is that? I have no idea what shape to even make, but it's not like we're supposed to get it right the first time anyway. Might as well lean into the boredom for whatever lesson that will teach us. I guess Alina had a point. Huh? She said we'd regret entering this place. Right, but the whole learning magic part isn't all that bad. I can imagine having to spend long amounts of time on a loom as a little kid would bore the shit out of me while I'm bored. What are you doing? I'll just walk around a bit. But it's important. He tells him, he's like, I assure you, it is boring. But he's like, these clothes you're going to make are going to protect you from the people that want to kill you. The Fleshmancer's minions. So like, you really need to learn how to make these. But they're kids. I think like there were like 6 or 7 here. God, when I was 6 or 7, I couldn't stand still for 15 fucking seconds. You keep saying that, but the Fleshmancer left our realm for good when the Dweller of Strife was destroyed. So why can't they have a normal life? You know the 3 of us can take the one on Wrath Island. We don't need them. Prudence, Arlena. There is no telling what threats we may face in the future. Zale and Valerie were brought to Moon Cradle by the Great Eagle. It is not the place of the headmaster to question such things, and neither is it yours. Won't you let this end? What about Moyora? What about the twins? Brewgraves! Do not judge a sacrifice you cannot begin to comprehend. This conversation is over. I'm pretty sure it's his kids that died when the last Fleshmancer. There were basically 2 gods at war. Rayshawn, the alchemist, and the archivist, and then, God, I can't remember the Fleshmancer, but I forget he has a name, and I have to remember it. They used to be friends, and they basically found the secrets to immortality, but it caused their body to wither away, so, like, their soul is immortal, so they, like, hide their faces. It's not morbid in the game, because they're, like, you just see their eyes staring out from a hoodie. And they created the universe. But they were friends, but one of them couldn't stand his body decaying, and it caused him to lose his mind. So he became the Fleshmancer and started killing people, and they basically now are like 2 best friends but fighting on opposite sides of the universe. So they will send Fleshmancers to destroy the universe, and the Solstice Warriors have to fight them. And the last time the Dweller came, who's like the minion of the Fleshmancer, a bunch of the people died. It was a massacre, including his 2 daughters. Which is why he's so, like, brutal and non-fuck with it. On the first eclipse after the training is complete, they will join us for the cleansing. You will learn as much as you can until then. Let's just go, Brewgraves. And they're just trying to stop him from ruining the kids' lives. Because they're training, they don't have a childhood. But at the same time, they have to. Like, the future of the universe depends on this. If the Dweller is not vanquished when it pops up, it will literally destroy the fucking planet. Faster now. And that's just part of it. That's just what you know to start with. This game has super deep lore. Focus, and then release. For the longer a Dweller is left to its vices, the stronger it gets. Yeah, so Dwellers start out small, and then they feed on the energy around them until it gets to the point where nothing can stop them. They have to take the Dweller out before it gets to a certain point, or they will all die. Let one grow for too long and you have a World Eater on your hands. Against such a foe, even a legion of Solstice Warriors would be helpless. Since delaying only increases the chance of World Eater, cleansings always target the strongest dweller known to us. Headmaster, if dwellers are immune to our magic, how can we fight them? Ah, that is why cleansing are always performed during a total eclipse. In those moments, only the dwellers lose their immunity. How many dwellers are left? Just the one, known as the Dweller of Woe. But we cannot know for sure. The Fleshmancer just may have planted other seeds of evil before leaving our world. Thus, we must always remain vigilant. Headmaster? Yes, Thale? What happened with the Dweller of Strife, and who's Moira? That will be all for today. He doesn't like talking about it, because obviously it's his wife and, kids. A few days later, sound of the night. Thale, wake up! Huh, Valerie? I think I heard a voice coming from the entrance. What time is it? Who cares? Let's go check it out. And obviously this is just the beginning, that you get a whole party. But yeah, this game is fucking awesome, and it just gets better the farther you go. Look! Oh, smells good. There's a note. Dear Zale and Valerie, it means I got caught. I'm writing this as a failsafe, but I hope to see you in person. He's our best friend. They escaped. They grew up together, and they tried to enter the Forbidden Cavern before they were ready, and he got his eye poked out. Now he wears an eye patch. And they're not allowed to see him because he's not a Solstice Warrior. He doesn't have the powers they do. I made cookies filled with Celestial Willow Jam you liked. Aww. Keep reading. I'm doing everything I can to be ready to leave when you graduate. In the meantime, I hope your training is going well. Uh-oh, now the platform is almost up and I can see Moranis there waiting for me. He looks very angry. I will try to drop the jar without him noticing. I guess that means I won't be able to try to visit again, but I'm thinking of you every day and I can't wait. I hope you like the cookies. Your friend until the end of time, Garl. Garl's a fucking G. I hope you didn't get in too much trouble. Let's go up on the disc to eat the cookies. He's a super awesome friend. These cookies are amazing. I can't believe Garl was just there. I miss him so much. He seems well, at least of what happened in the Forbidden Cavern. Knowing him, I bet he smiled it away the next day. And they showed, this game has almost like a positive message, because Garl technically is a normal human, he doesn't have the powers they do, and they consistently show that just because he's not powerful, he doesn't have magical powers, that he still can do good things. At first they're like, no, you can't join him, because you don't have magic. But then Garl is just a great person. He's like the nicest, most happy person you'll ever meet. And they're right, he literally got his eye poked out, didn't even care. He still cared about other people. And they show that, just because he's doesn't have magic doesn't mean he can't contribute. He winds up being one of the most dependable, awesome people in the game. It's really cool. It's a positive message. I mean, obviously, they still need magic to defeat the Dwellers, but the game tries to show you the message, you don't need magic to help people and do good. At this rate, it feels like we'll never reach something good enough for the Elder Mist. It will happen, we just have to keep on training hard. And Garl just consistently throughout the game is just awesome. And so they trained and weaved for years. See, now they're getting older. And then they trained and weaved some more. Until one day, we're adults now, bitches! Zale, that's the one! I can feel it too, hold on. Alright, I think I got it too, let's go see the headmaster. Now we're adults! Headmaster, we think we're ready. Why yes, the tingling magic in the air has been building up for a few weeks now. Congratulations, moving forward, there will be no more weaving. I can deal with that. It will soon be time for you to leave on your journey to meet the Elder Mist. But before we get to that, Zayden's Academy has one more challenge for you. Oh, our visitors just arrived. Perfect timing. It's Brewgraves and Erlinda. My, you've both grown pretty strong. Hey, it's good to see you two. Erlinda and Brewgraves are here to help you review the basics of combat. Check in with them. Then it'll be time for your final test. Want to review combat basics? Let's get started. Just attack me in any order. And it's kind of like if you ever played the Mario and Luigi games, Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, it's turn-based, but you have to time your attacks, and you can defend, so it has like a real-time component. If you time your attack, you'll do 2 hits instead of 1, and if you defend at the right time, you can mitigate most damage. Good. Focus is paramount whenever you perform attacks and skills. With proper timing, you can increase damage. Ah, damn it. So you have to really take time to time it. There we go. Say it did a quarter less damage. And a lot of the time, you can completely block many attacks from hitting you at all. And you build up a combo meter to do special attacks. And obviously the meter fills up more. And okay, so each enemy, they will try to use spells, and they're called locks. And what you can do is if you get rid of all their locks with special attacks, you will interrupt them using the spell. So you have to use the right attacks in the right situation. It's very tactical. See, so I interrupted her turn. So that I may use my agility to cleanse this world and protect my companions, I will enter the world as a blade dancer. I choose the curved blade as it will not let down my reflexes. Welcome, blade dancer. Come on, Valor, I did it. Now it's your turn. So that I may use my strength to inspire hope and eradicate evil, I will become a battle monk. I choose the staff, for it won't break no matter how hard I strike. I'm not sure if I want to narrate everything out loud or not. Some people like it, some people don't. Oh, and the soundtrack for this game is so good. Ah, damn it. Damn it. Ah, you bitch. They haven't even been to the other side of the Forbidden Cavern yet. How could they understand? So you don't think we should at least try and explain? You've seen how strong they are. Bird will be a walk in the park. Let's see them off then. Ah, you bitch. Ah, damn it. BAM! Get fucked! And we leveled up. Back to the Forbidden Cavern, but we're adults now. Okay. Ah, shortcut. What a dick. Ah, shit, boss fight. Ah, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I need to do it. Oh, fuck, I beat him. Woo! Ah, bridge to the start. That's cool. God never give me million. God never give me million. God never give me million. Oh, that's right. You can fish in this game. Actually, let me check the trophies. I know they've added new trophies. And then hold on, let's just okay. Sunglow Lake. Oh, a shop. We got better weapons. Oh yeah! Mountain Trail. Ah, you bitch. Ah, fuck. Hey, goddamn, he's gonna do this. Goddamn, he's giving me this. Goddamn, he's giving me this. It's fucking go! Aww. I love Garl. Garl the Warrior Cook joins the party. Fuck yeah. Oh, it's shortcut, okay. Sweet! Oh, shit. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate you. Fuck. Really dropped the ball on that one. Oh, shit. Oh, leveled up! Oh shit, I see a treasure chest down there. What the fuck? Oh, hey, a recipe. See, the actual mist is rendered and it moves when you touch it. That's super cool. They could never do that on SNES, NES. Gotta keep fucking that up. And if it's good, I'm hyped to feel my stick. And if it's feel my fucking deals and you again, if it's doing them. That's gonna hurt. Oh, that's cool. Wait a minute, have I already been there, or is that... No, I might not have been here, actually. No, I have. Oh, it's like a shortcut back to the... okay, that's cool. It's a much quicker way up. That's nice. I feel like there's gonna be some down here. Or there might not be. No harm in checking, honestly. Nope. Oh well. Well, there was last time, so... Oh, another shortcut. Oh, that's cool. No, this is the way forward. I don't want to do this. I'll go in that cave then. I want to make sure I get everything. Yeah, okay, I have to come back here later. Oh, no harm making sure. Goddamn it, give me just any them. Goddamn it, give me them. Elder Mistrials. Oh, hey, sweet. I'm gonna end this part here. I'll be back in a little bit. I'm gonna switch games.